Welcome back everyone to another episode in this Minecraft survival series, and it is episode number 20 and it's time to reveal the little project I've had going on under here. So while I get set up for the big reveal, I'll just show you something that I worked on during the week, just when I was having a bit of just wanted to play a bit of Minecraft, so I jumped on and I built you this. So yeah, we've got ourselves a little sheep farm now, and as you can see, we've got some sheep in there. So at the moment there's only 5, but we can expand this out. It's not overly hard to expand out. We just move the walls and add some extra minecarts. But yeah, so I've had it going for a bit, and we've got some green, we've got lime and green and red, and got all these different kinds of wool. So that's just a bit of something that I thought would be nice to do. And yeah, so now what we'll do is we'll go over here and we'll have a look at what this surprise is that I've done. So I've put in a few extra beacons. These two on the sides here are actually to indicate where I want to put some things. So there's going to be beacons going through. We're essentially going to create a big gate here, and I'll go through that in a bit of detail a bit later. But we've got our first beacon here, which is giving us jump boost at the moment. But I actually think that I didn't activate one of these two properly. But yeah, so I've been teasing it for a couple of episodes and whatnot, but now we've got the big reveal. I've spent quite a number of hours in through here, but here we go. Alright, we'll get rid of all the gravel and alright, there we go. So here you've got the front hall. I'll just grab all this. And through here we've got a few different corridors going on. Right, so first off we'll have a look at this. So what I did was I thought I would take a snapshot of where the base was when I first started this, just so that we've got an idea of where it's going to and whatnot. So that was obviously before we built up the iron farm, because the iron farm's not on there. And we've got our sheep farm and our cow farm and our buildings up there, the big black box. So yeah, we've got a fair few things on there, and we've also got our wall of goals. So on here we've got a sorting system. so that's still to go. This was created way before I did the farming episode, so we've got gold farm, hoglin farm, iron farm, kelp farm, zombie farm. We want to do cactus or green dye farm. We're going to do a pumpkin and melon farm, tree farm. There's a whole heap of different farms that we want to do. We just did the wool farm, as you saw at the beginning of the episode. Slime farm. I've got a few slime blocks, slime chunks that I've mined out. I just need to make the farm. I want to build a castle, probably up the top of where we are. Oh, well, but we'll get to that eventually. I want to actually make the village in the valley, which will be coming in the next couple of days. A map area, which is actually what this is. What this is here. So you can see like there's the same amount of space on each of these walls. So we're just going to over time create a map. I want to do a guardian farm because that'll be fun. With a skeleton farm, we've kind of made that already. And then a wither rose farm, which will require setting up a enderman farm to then be killed by the wither. So we've got a fair few goals that we still need to do in this world, and that we can work towards. I think some of the bigger ones is actually going to be this village in the valley and the castle build. The farms are fairly simple. The concrete farm, the flower farm, and the honey farm. I haven't actually done anything with honey yet, so that'll be interesting. And the guardian farm. The guardian farm is going to be another one that's going to be very interesting to do. So I'm not too sure about the stone look in here at the moment. That's not supposed to be a hole, but what we'll do is we'll go off to the left, because this actually goes off towards our skeleton farm. And what I've actually done, so I originally just created these big corridors. I was just going to clear it all out. But what I thought I'd do is create some rooms like this, where they're kind of themed with different blocks, accent blocks. And yeah, I thought I'd create some rooms like this, and we can put, mobs or machines or something in there. I don't know yet, but this is the andesite room. You can see we've got andesite in here. This is why I need a beacon, is because I mined all of this out by hand. So I haven't came back through and put doors in yet. But yeah, so up here and down there is where our skeleton farm is. So you can kind of get a reference as to where things are in the world. There's a bit of a area down there that I need to still block off because I don't want that to be an entrance. We've got a corridor that goes down the middle between the two sections, and then we've got these other rooms at the back of the area, which are a bit bigger than what the other ones are. So this has got a double door, so we can do maybe do some more villages in here or something. I don't know yet. Like I made some rooms and went, yeah, I'll find a use for that. And like they're relatively big. They're I think 21 by 21, something like that. Some of them are a bit bigger. So yeah, that's what I was needing the beacons for. And then if we go down this corridor here and we fly through, this I did without beacons. I dug out this whole lot by hand. And yeah, so this water block, if we look up there, that's actually our house. So you can stand here and get up into the house. So, and then just go straight from the house down into this area. So I think in here I was originally planning to do our sorting system. I don't know. Like, it's a very massive room. I think it might be too big for just our sorting system. I might do like a big dragon build or something in here, like with a whole heap of gold blocks or something. But I can show you just how many blocks that I've had to mine out with this. So there's 1 double chest, 2 double chests, 3, 4, 5, 6, and a bit, 7, 8, 9. There's 9 double chests of stone just for this build, right? So you can get an idea of just how much work I've put into this off camera to get this sorted and get it working the way I want. But if we go up here and along here, you can see there's another area like this, which is actually a 2-tiered area. So yeah, this is the corridor that we came down before, and if we go this way through it, past all of the area, we've got another corridor. So we've just got a whole heap of corridors at the moment. Another room. I'm thinking I might do a few more rooms through here, some a bit smaller. I haven't really worked out what I want to do with the rooms. I just went, I want to mine some stuff, so let's just go and mine some stuff. So yeah, this is what I've been working on. I'm actually pretty happy with it at the moment. Yeah, like it could be a lot better. Like I haven't decorated it yet or anything. But what I did do a bit of a, I wouldn't call it an accent, but a bit of a, something I've never done before. So if we go down this little 1x area, we get into this little cave. So this cave was actually generated automatically, like as part of world generation. So I've actually just taken over this cave. I've expanded this area out, but I left this. I might just expand that out so that we can jump down it. And what I've done is my first ever piston door. So back here, what I'm thinking I'll do is actually build like a bit of a vault, and maybe incorporate the rest of this cavern into it, something like that. But yeah, I will link to the video that I used to create this piston door, because it was relatively simple. Like it's just a little bit of redstone and like a, yeah, I'll just cover that back up. But yeah, so that's the major announcement as of episode 20. That's our big area that I've been working on. So now that we've got that opened up in this area here, I'm actually going to do a gated area. So I'm thinking something, I'll put it on screen now, some of the reference images that I'm going to try and use. I'm thinking something like the gates of Moria, something out of like the Lord of the Rings series, where you've got one big gate in the middle, and like where this beacon is, there'll be a gate, and we'll implement some kind of actually opening door or something. And where these beacons are, I'm actually going to have towers coming up. They're probably not going to be too tall, probably to the top of where this tree is at the maximum, I think. And what I'm going to do is basically have this as like a gated area to get into here, and make it a bit more secluded. So what I still need to do is actually block off a lot of these caverns. So like for example, this one leads us out to our nether gateway and nether portal. So yeah, that's an issue. But yeah, so that's what I've been working on. I will be continuing to work on it because it is something that I've just been having a bit of fun with. So yeah, we'll do that. I also, in preparation for building the village, which I'm going to in the next couple of episodes, probably the next 2 episodes when I'll build it, I actually created like this little bit of a tree farm kind of setup. So what we can do is, if we grab some, do some spruce, some saplings. These ones are 1 wide, so they can be used to grow just single trees, and then you can do 2 by 2 trees. You can do 1 there and 1 there and 1 there and 1 there, and then what will happen is when they grow, we can actually get up to the top of them and chop them down, and all the saplings will go down into the water stream, and I don't want to end up into it, down through that hole, which then ends up over here. So it follows through here. So this is that hole, comes through here, around the corner, over some packed ice, and into this chest. So you can see already that I've been using it a little bit for some spruce logs. I've been doing some dark oak in there and everything as well. So yeah, we'll continue using that. I might expand out the sheep farm a little bit. I need to kind of plan out this area. And what I want to do is kind of gate it off as well, and make it like a protected village, so that I can have the villagers running around in the area and not stress about them getting killed, running off, whatever. So yeah. Now, the only other thing is, you may notice that this is new. This used to just be flat land. So, like, if we have a look behind the scenes, okay, that's not a good example. Behind the scenes, yeah, behind the scenes, with the hole that I left open. This used to be where our mine was, so I finally got around to actually doing a bit of like a cave face to it. I'm not too sure on it still, but we still have our drop chute down to the mine. So it's still here. We've still got almost 2 stacks of diamonds in here. We've still got our massive strip mine. What I will do is relatively soon get another beacon, and what I'm going to do is just find an area to that doesn't work. Just find an area to just completely mine out, make a big cavern, kind of like what is underneath the mountain, and yeah, just get all the resources that I can, because we are getting low a little bit on redstone. It's not at dire straits yet, but it is something that I am aware of. So I'm going to need a fair bit of redstone to get to make where is our redstone box, to make our sorting system. So redstone box, hello, is it up here? Where is that redstone box gone? I've lost my redstone box. Oh, I'll go find it. But yeah, so that's what I've been working on. I've been doing a fair bit off camera purely because I just haven't, I need to get in the mood to actually record, and it needs to be quiet, and there's been a lot of rain around. There's been a bit of work going on around us, and yeah, it's just hasn't been good conditions. So I've been just playing around. I haven't been doing anything major really. But yeah, the only other thing is down this hole. you can see all these minecarts set up, and they go to all different places. Some go in here, some go down there. Down here, I've actually set up a place for us to cure zombie villagers. So the minecart with the villager comes down here, this guy kills him, so when they turn they go up and they actually end up hitting this string. So the string then activates the what is this thing? The rail. So the rail then pushes them along. This will activate the potion of weakness. I can then come over here and cure them with my golden apples. And yeah, then we can send them off to wherever we need to. And doing that, I've actually gotten it to a point where I think this guy, maybe not. This guy, yeah. Bookshelves for one. Name tag for one, books for one. There was one that was doing paper for one, I think, or paper for four maybe is the cheapest I got them. Yeah, 4 paper for one emerald, which is pretty good because then you can use that and then go to the one that sells bookshelves and then buy all the bookshelves, break them down, and then come back and sell all the books, and you get double or more of the emeralds that you had. So we have done a fair bit in this world so far. I can't believe we're actually already up to episode 20. We did the creeper farm and the Enderman farm, yeah. That was the first time I'd done an Enderman farm and a gold farm as well. But yeah, so this has been fun, and I'm excited to keep going with it and see where the world goes and where we can take it. I'm open to suggestions on how we move forward with it. And what we need to do. Like there's a pillager patrol over there. That could be a problem. Can you guys just keep moving? Yep. Is that a yep? Okay. I will deal with these guys and see you guys in the next episode, and we'll go from there. We'll probably be starting on the village in the next episode. I need to plan it out beforehand, but we'll get there. I'm thinking I'm going to continue with this style of building. This style of building that I've got here or even over here. And continue with like the spruce logs, the spruce wood with the oak logs. Which is why I've created a tree farm. So, yeah. All right. I'm going to deal with these guys because he's just staring at me, and I'll see you in the next one. All right. Have a good one, everyone. Bye. Bye. Bye.